Welcome back, guys. Welcome to MO Pitch Talk. You're here with your boy Tobes. I'll be so honest, I actually wanted to talk about the whole Kepa situation, Arsenal signing him, Chelsea reject. But this this Nations League game between Spain and Portugal is absolutely fascinating, and it hasn't it hasn't finished yet. It has not finished yet. So we're doing a bit of a bit of a watch along for this Spain game. What's up, David? I hope you're good. I hope you're good. I wanted to chat to you a lot about about this whole Kepa situation to Arsenal, but this Spain game versus Portugal is kind of keeping me on edge right now. I thought the game would have been wrapped up by now, but still extra time. My goal Ronaldo scored, so it's always a good day when you see the big man scoring as well. David, are you watching it? Are you watching the game as well? Of course, I'm watching. What do you think the score is going to be? I thought Portugal were going to get absolutely run through by Spain, but they were able to kind of keep head above water. I'm not gonna lie. Well, the wing play from Spain, Yamal, Mendes is kind of keeping honest in this game. But was torching up Ruben Diaz on the right hand side. He gave John Neves an absolute nightmare in the first half as well. He hasn't ha- he hasn't really done it against Nuno Mendes so far, but when I got injured, unfortunately, I think penalty Costa gonna win it for them. If it's penalty shootout, I'll definitely I'll be more confident with Rui Costa than I would be Unai Simon, to be honest. Because I know we played Porto two Champions League, well, 2 seasons ago in the Champions League, and he wasn't really great at penalty shooter, but he is a good penalty stopper though. So hopefully he can kind of do something for them. I want to see my girl Ronaldo lifting another trophy. That would honestly make me happy. I'll be so real. But Nuno Mendes been having a storm of a game. Easily for me, best left back in the world. Easily for me, best left back in the world. I don't think there's anybody better than him this season. Rafael Leao's come on and changed the game. He had a couple of good runs as well. I'd like to see him back at it again. I think he just needs to get out of AC Milan. AC Milan, just the Italian league is just a cesspool right now. There's not really a lot going on. Nuno Mendes, absolute beast. Wish United would have signed him months ago. I don't think he was. I don't think unless you were really offering the big books, I don't see him leaving PSG because PSG can match what you guys can give him as well. If you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember Arsenal put a few out. He was absolutely immense that game as well. He was immense in that game. Because yeah, I don't know how he's kind of managed to stay on the pitch for this long. He hasn't really done too much. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of haven't really been too impressed by Sean today. Maybe it's just me. I don't think Constance has been that great today. Oh no, that wasn't even Constance. Yeah, that was flipping Pedro Neto. They're both so small in stature. You could honestly get them mixed up. Nah, it's too late to sign him now. Man's a beast up here at Paris and only for a big club. Yeah, especially it's going to be so hard to get people at PSG now because the fact that they've won the Champions League two on top of that, it's just going to be so long. You're going to have to pay top dollar just to get some decent players off them. Even Gonzalo Ramos as well. He doesn't really get a lot of game time, but if PSG were looking to sell, well, I think they're looking to sell him, but if they're going to sell him, it's going to be like, well, at least 60, 70 M's because he's still pretty young as well and he can still be effective. Now here's your man on the ball. Who scored? What a cross! Oh, cook right on the edge of the box. What a shot! Ooh, just over the post. Spain giving Portugal a bit of a headache. Not just kind of scarred that, just kind of sliced that as well. Wasn't a great shot by Cucurella, I'll be so honest. Just absolutely sliced it. I have a feeling this is gonna go all the way to penalty shootout. Bruno playing rubbish that game luckily for us, so nobody won't think about it. Listen, Saudi still be on his case. Saudi will still be looking for him. Some Saudi team will still take the punt. Because even though he's not having a great game, it's still good to have like a Bruno Fernandes playing in your league. You know what I'm saying? Just to name the market value. Zubimendi has played a stormer in this game as well, dictating things. A couple of line splitting passes he played in that first and second half as well. That's kind of amazed me. But Portugal have kind of showed up things at the back, bringing on Renato Vega. Oh, here's Nuno Mendes again. Nuno Mendes. Oh, is that penalty? No penalty. Oh my God. Nuno Mendes were absolutely. Oh, it's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. It's all kicking off. What's going on? It's all kicking off. That looked like a penalty from where I'm sitting, but we need to see a replay. We need to have a look. My word, we'll have a look. It's getting heated. It's definitely getting heated. What even happened there? Yellow card. I need to show the VAR replay. What's going on? It's a bit soft. Cutting in and out, just running too fast. Couldn't slow the ball down. Couldn't slow himself down, I should say. But yeah, he's not controlling the ball. That's not penalty. A potential red card. Red card for who? Potential red card. Bad. You play football yourself, bro? I used to, not anymore, not anymore. I stopped playing like proper competitive football maybe 2019, 2018, 2019. Just too many injuries, bro. Way too many injuries. Hamstring injuries, hamstring and calves. I have ligaments made out of jelly, mate. Ligaments made out of jelly. Just used to get pull up injured all the time. I just play just for fun from time to time, but not really. Not really. I can still do a job though. I can still do a job, but just it's just not a game changer that I used to be. I can't joke. I was never a game changer. Used to play like centre back, right back, just across the defensive line. Rafael Leao. Oh, good defending. Portugal looking dangerous. They need to capitalize on this before I feel like Spain is gonna hit them with a sucker punch. Good recovery defending by Pedro Porro. Starting to get a bit heated in this game. It feels like the tension is just kind of raised a little bit. Yeah, got you, bro. I'm also recovering from ACL right now. No way. How'd you do your ACL, mate? How'd you do your ACL? Playing Germany though. Oh, okay, okay. Wait, do you just play for just like play for fun, or do you actually start, play with like a club and stuff like that? Uh, Good defensive work. Rafael on ball. Oh, Yamal kind of got the ball, but the ref gave it a free kick on for Portugal. There's a bit of needle in this game. There's a bit of needle in this game. Well, that's what you kind of expect from two neighboring countries as well, though. It's all about bragging rights right now. But I won't lie, Leo hasn't really had the best game today. I'm not Leo, Yamal. But he's still a threat, though. I feel like even though he's been kind of semi-poor in this game, you can still kind of change a game when kind of cross over one line to get and pass or even let it shot as well. Oh, what a clever free kick by Portugal. Little chip cross. Oh my days. Now Portugal are really pushing. Portugal are really pushing. Happened in Aerodrew in training. I just lost the balance, then land well. Playing Germany 7th division to Newton Special. Still the league premium, I call it. No, it's still a decent standard at the end of the day. Um, you're still doing what you want to, what you love, and still chasing a dream. It is what it is. You never know how it can go. How old are you, mate? If you don't mind me asking. Just nearly the first half wrapped up for this game. Game's just gone really open. The leading all against Nuno Mendes again. What can you do? It's inside. You know, still on the ball. Shot. Lost really crossed it. He's trying. Well, it's just not his game so far. It's just not his game so far. I'm 24, so it's not gonna work for me anymore unless I'm starting a Vardy career right now. Listen, you could do like a JB Vardy. You could do like even who was it, like Ian Wright as well. I think Zinedine Zidane kind of blossomed pretty late as well. So like there's still loads of people. There's still loads of people there that you can still model your career after. You know what I'm saying? Just put your head down, David, and just put the work in. You never know what could happen. You never know what could happen. It could work out for you. It genuinely could work out for you, man. It genuinely could have an Ian Wright redemption arc or JB Vardy coming all the way from like because he was where you were at as well at the age of 25. He was playing like step seven football, getting interviewed by like college, by like uni students for the local side he was playing for. So you never know, man. Never don't obviously don't quit the day job yet, but you never know what could happen. You never know what could happen. But that's the first half of this of extra time wrapped up in that Portugal versus Spain game. And Portugal have been really pushing in this first half. Spain kind of need to wake up a little bit because Portugal could kind of snatch it. But I also feel at the same time, if Portugal are not careful and don't win these chances, Spain can hit them with a slipper punch because Lamine Yamal is still on the pitch. Like I've said, he hasn't had the greatest of games, but he can still make a difference. He can still make a difference. They've lost a bit of pace with taking Nico Williams off the pitch, but you know, they still have five great technical players. Spain does in comparison to Portugal. Isco can still be a game changer. I'm pretty sure Yazabal is still on the pitch as well. so he can still kind of pop up. Because Mendy is still dictating the play, can still go through some teams with some line splitting passes as well. So it's kind of it's up to grabs for both teams. So we just it just has to depend on who wants it more. On who wants it more. That's just the question. That's just the question. But Nuno Mendes, I'm not obviously I'm not on my feet because you guys can clearly see me sitting down. But honestly, the guy has played an absolute flipping stormer today. I will say it again, best left back in the world for me. Nuno Mendes, terrific, absolutely terrific. Oh, the take off your Marlin and put on Jeremy Pino. Spain did. Okay, that's crazy. That's crazy. I know your Marlin's pissed. Well, he hasn't had a great game, so I do understand it. He hasn't had a great game, so I do understand it. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. But being realistic, football is crazy when it comes to how many teams and players are out there and how many. No, honestly, like it's even me when I play Astro from time to time, sometimes as well, and I just see the type of level other people are at, and there's some people that don't even they're not even semi-pro, but they train and they look at themselves regularly. And me, I kind of just roll off the couch and just go play Astro, and some their level is top. It's top. It's different. It's different. Honestly, it's just different. Which team are you supporting tonight? I'm actually supporting Portugal. I'm supporting my goal, Cristiano Ronaldo. That's my guy. That's my guy. That's what I'm rooting for. Well, who are you rooting for today, David? I know obviously Germany lost 2-0 to France today. Who would you like to see win the Nations League? Even though in the grand scheme of things, the Nations League is not really all that important. More than 15 minutes to go of the second half. Ronaldo support you, my guy. That's my goal, man. That's my goal. Listen, I respect Messi and what he's doing in his career and what he's doing for football, but Ronaldo, that's just my guy. I can never root against him. I can never root against him. That's just my guy, man. Love Ronaldo to bits. Love Ronaldo to bits, man. That's my guy. Well, yeah, David. Let me actually ask you a question. With this whole Ferran Wirtz situation to Liverpool, do you think he's worth that record transfer fee? Because I know Leverkusen are looking for 150 million euros. I know they got rejected of 113 million pound bid today. Apparently, do you think Flo Wirtz is actually worth that much? I think he's a great player, but a world record fee is a bit crazy to me. Well, a British record fee is a bit crazy to me. Germany is asked for. They ain't playing well last year. I'm originally from Poland though, so I don't. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I did see something about Lewandowski today. Apparently, he doesn't want to play for Poland again until you get rid of your head coach. I don't know too much about that whole situation, so maybe you can shed some light on the educate me. But like, what's going on? Is the Polish coach that bad that Lewandowski is justified in saying that he doesn't want to play under him, or is he just being a bit dramatic? Because I have heard as well that Lewandowski, him and his wife, they can both be a bit of a tyrant as well. But I'm not too sure how true all that is. Because Lewandowski seems to be a calm guy, but you never know how people are behind closed doors. You know what I mean? They just said that Spain won the Euros 2 years ago, beating Croatia on penalties. Can history repeat itself? Oh, Pedro Neto? Oh, not Pedro Neto, Pedro Porro. Fuck, you know. Too many Pedros on the pitch. You try to catch Rui Costa off his line, shooting from long distance, but it just goes over the bar. Good idea though. Good idea. That winning the Europa League with Tottenham gave him that type of confidence because I know he wouldn't have shown that before. See the type of comfort and confidence that Tottenham is giving players now. Crazy, crazy stuff. I'll tell you my opinion. He'll be next Kai Havertz. But if he goes to Bayern, he will shine a lot next to Musiala, Elisa, and Kane. Really? Next Kai Havertz if he goes to Liverpool? Really? That's crazy. Kai Havertz. Well, I don't think he can be able to fall off that badly because the way he moves, the way he plays, he's some player. I just don't see him going to Liverpool and just flopping. I have a lot of time for Flo Wirtz. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't see how it doesn't work for Liverpool, especially how Liverpool play as well. If they catch you in the transition and then the Flo Wirtz is running at you, if Mohamed Salah is running at you as well, I think it's gonna be crazy if that power shot goes in. No, honestly, that Tottenham tax is giving them some mad confidence winning the Europa League with them as well. He might just shoot from long range like that. I've never seen Pedro Porro ever do that in my life. Here he is on the ball now. Porro will cross in, gets blocked. They are running the other way. Porto trying to take him. That has to be yellow card for Pedro Porro. Just absolutely flatlined. Rafael Leao just absolutely flatlined the way he kind of had to because Leao was gaining speed. I refuse to give up on Rafael Leao. I just refuse to give up on him. People are telling me that he's lazy and all this type of stuff, which is kind of true because I've watched him a little bit in the Champions League for AC Milan last season. I mean, like he can pull up trees, but also at the same time he can get a bit lazy where he doesn't want to track back, he doesn't want to defend. But if you look at the team that they have around him at Milan, it's not really the best. And I wouldn't really care as much if I was him as well. Like if he went to a top club, I feel like he would shine so much. Well, obviously, you still have to tell him to do his defensive work, but try not to put the burden on him at the same time. But Liao, I just feel like it's a player in there. That whole nonchalant stuff, I feel like that's just a part of him. You have to take it with a pinch of salt. But now Liao, I have time for him, man. I have time for Liao. David says Poland head coach the dickhead took Lewandowski's captaincy apparently after he missed out the match versus Finland because he was tired. Um, he gave it to Zelensky, and now Lewandowski doesn't want to play under him anymore. Oh, really? So Lewandowski literally asked him just to take me off for this game because I'm a little bit tired, and he took the captaincy off him. I don't know why you do something like that, especially with Lewandowski that's given so much to the Polish national team as well. Some big goals for you guys over the years. I don't know why you kind of just tried this stuff like that. I think that's a bit silly, very silly in my opinion. But is Lewandowski a bit of a drama queen as well? Does he try and get his own way? Because I've kind of heard rumors about him and his missus being a bit of a tyrant sometimes. But at the same time, I'm not really sure how true that is. So you can correct me if I'm wrong. You can't treat a legend like Rob Lewandowski like this. He's the most professional guy Poland has ever seen in their whole sports history. Wow. No, he's definitely a legend. I don't know why a coach would do something like that. Try to treat him like in such a way, take the captaincy off him and give it to somebody else. Maybe he wants to set an example. Let Lewandowski know that I'm the manager. You're the manager. You're not going to dictate to me exactly what happens. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, Isco, what a beautiful cross in. European cannot just couldn't get his head on that properly. Oh, uh, Pedro Porro all over Leao again. David said Lewandowski also deserved the Ballon d'Or. I mean, I'm not saying that because I'm Polish, but because he has had the trouble with Munich and broke Gerard Muller's record in the Bundesliga. Messi robbed at least 3, 4 Ballon d'Ors. Okay, before we get to the Messi rub the Ballon d'Ors, I'll go back to your previous comment where you said Lewandowski deserved the Ballon d'Or, and I 110% agree with you on that. Like, I genuinely can't disagree with you on that. The fact that they gave him some stupid made up award just so they can give Messi the Ballon d'Or so he doesn't get angry about it is a bit silly. Especially in the year that he broke Jared Muller's record was crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And then to win, I think he won the treble. He won a Champions League, top scorer in that as well. Broke Jared Muller's record. Won the Bundesliga. Like absolutely destroyed Messi in the Champions League. That COVID season as well was 82 on argument. They had people Philip Coutinho coming to the pitch who was a low knee from Barcelona, scored 2 goals against Barcelona as well. Like I genuinely don't know how Messi won that Ballon d'Or. Don't know. But the Messi's robbed at least 3 or 4 Ballon d'Ors. You need to let me know what years you're referring to, David, so we can have a discussion about it. Um, this whole event lost credibility to me. It lost credibility to me as well, especially with the freak season Haaland. Like I'm not even a City supporter. The freak season that Haaland had when he first came in, like first came into City, he won a treble that year. Broke the Premier League goal score. Broke the Premier League. Um, I'm pretty sure the top goal scorer record for a season. Scored about like 3 or 4 hat tricks. I think he was the quickest player to like about 3 or 4 hat tricks in Premier League history as well. Just numerous records. He was just breaking them, breaking them, breaking them. But because Messi won the World Cup, it's like yeah, Messi deserved it. Even though Alan had mountains and mountains of actual work that he put in that season. Well, listen, it's all a bit of a popularity contest as well. You know what I'm saying? As long as the people like you, the journalists and all this other stuff, they'll vote for you. But 5 minutes left of the second half of extra time. Portugal 2, Spain 2 currently. Yeah, the game's kind of fell into a bit of a lull. Nobody's really trying anymore. I think they've kind of accepted their fate that it's gonna go to penalties and we'll just see who wins it that way. David says he robbed Isnes and Schneider, Lewandowski, Haaland. You can argue with that one head season. I don't know which year it was exactly. Um, I do believe Schneider should have got one. I did see that we did come out and said the other day that apparently if you win the Champions League, you should win the Ballon d'Or, and he was saying that obviously the year that he won the trouble with Bayern Munich as well. But I still don't feel like he deserved the Ballon d'Or in that year. I'll be so honest. I think that was a good year for him, but Ballon d'Or level, nah, definitely not, definitely not. Um, Lewandowski he should have definitely got one off him. Haaland should have definitely got one off him. I'm not sure about the year that you're referring to, Ronaldo, but yeah, I just don't believe that Messi should have like what seven Ballon d'Ors. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he should have at least like 5 or 6. Him and Ronaldo should be a lot closer in terms of Ballon d'Or. Like they definitely stole the 2018 Ballon d'Or from Ronaldo because he left Real Madrid. There was no way Madrid was the best player in the world that year. Like not even close. Like not even close. Not even close. Carvalho on the bench on Portugal bench, part of the management team. So Ricardo Carvalho. I haven't seen that guy or heard about that guy in years. Absolute madman. Solid defender as well. Part of that Chelsea title winning campaign when they only conceded 15 goals, which to this day I still don't know how they managed to do that. Genuinely crazy record. Absolutely crazy record. This goes so tight, man. So tight. But yeah, it's kids' conversation when it comes to Ronaldo, Messi, man. To Ronaldo, for me, he is the most complete footballer. He's working ethic. Messi is in top 2 for me, honestly. Top 2, David. Top 2. Now that's crazy, David. That's crazy, man. David, that's crazy. Like I'm a Ronaldo fan. I'll be like, I'm with you, but to say Messi's not top two is crazy for me. So if Messi's not your top two, who's your top two? Nah, that is wild. That is wild, David. He's not even top two for you. Wow. Genuinely, wow. I'm speechless right now. I'm waiting to see what you're gonna say about Messi not top two, honestly. Wow. Excuse me. Like I get like even me and my work colleague were having this conversation the other day, like because we were saying because he's a Ronaldo fanboy as well. He's not F1, so it kind of makes sense. But it's kind of like I really do try to make the argument for Ronaldo being the GOAT. But like you said, it's all kids conversation trying to pick between Messi and Ronaldo. But the minute you bring the World Cup into it, the argument for Ronaldo is coming on the board because there's not really a lot you can say. From bring up the Nations League, you kind of bring up the Euros. They'll say, yeah, Messi's won the Copa America twice as well and all that kind of stuff. And he's won the finalissimo and whatever that bullshit is as well. Well, it's just a World Cup. I hope Portugal plays for him next year and he manages to bag the World Cup before he retires because a player like him, putting the amount of work and the years and the amount of dedication, the blood, sweat, and tears that he's put in, for him not to have a World Cup as well would be criminal. I know there's been great players that played before him as well and never won the World Cup, but for him, I just feel like for him to walk away with this and not have a World Cup would be, I don't know, it just wouldn't sit right. I just feel like the football gods, the script writers, they need to allow him. They need to give him something before he leaves. They need to give him something. Maybe Messi just did what me too many times before. For me, number two is easy. Really, I think David, you're a United supporter, aren't you? I think you're a United fan. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I think if you're a United fan, I kind of get why you say Messi is top two because obviously those Champions League finals, especially the one in '09 when Jude seemed to be flipping Colosseum to be able to get to that head of the goal. But I do get it. Zizou number two is a shell, but when you have like Fat Ronaldo there, Ronaldinho and all kind of stuff, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, I found yeah, it makes sense why you have a deep hatred for Messi then because those Champions League finals, especially 11 as well, yeah, he was like stuff, different stuff. The '09 final was a lot closer, but the 11 final, they were just too overpowered, way too overpowered. Yeah, this game is going to extra time. This game is going to extra time. Yeah, ref just blow the whistle. Yeah, extra time. Go. I keep saying extra time. I mean, penalty shoot. We go. We went to a penalty shootout and Ronaldo is not going to be involved. I think that might be a good thing, really, to be honest, because last time took over Portugal wasn't really all that great. But yeah, David, who do you think is going to win this now? It's officially got to penalty shootout. Who you backing? Are you still backing Portugal or do you think Spain can make it? Because the commentators did say as well 2 years ago when they won the Nations League, they beat Croatia on penalties. Do you think the history could repeat itself? I think Portugal can do something. But I got nothing against Arsenal. For me, you lot are funny and insane. Let me see the Bottlers FC had no dreams that would have won you guys to win this year. We just ain't ready. But I don't even think that it's the fact that we weren't ready. I just think that we just didn't prepare. The one thing that I've always complained about Arsenal is that they never prepare for different scenarios throughout the season. I think they just can go in one way of thinking. Like honestly, there hasn't been a transfer window. Like to be honest with you, there hasn't been a transfer window that's involved Arsenal where I've kind of left that transfer window saying, yeah, I'm actually kind of happy we got everything that we need. We're always missing one or two players, or we didn't go and get the top target, or we weren't ambitious enough. Like, but us, this season would have been a perfect season to go do it. But they said again that um, yeah, they had all the targets lined up. They had all the eggs in a row. They knew what they were gonna go for. They didn't sign the necessary players. I think we scored like 91, 92 goals last year, and then you bring Raheem Sterling on the phone with on the phone there. It doesn't really make sense to me. With a striker this season would have been real, be fire for real, for real. No, it would definitely. If we're genuinely sign a striker this season, I genuinely think we would have won the Premier League. If we had signed Sesko or Gokares at the start of last season, we would be sitting here at Premier League champions. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think the fact that we scored so many goals last year and the type of reform that we went at the back end of the season. Even Mikel Arteta came out and said that, oh, Gabriel Jesus had fire his belly coming into the season. And Jesus didn't score his first goal for Arsenal until around like October, November, and that was in the Carabao Cup against Bolton. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like for them, they never think about so many very scenarios. Like Jesus, Jesus is great, but Jesus is not a great striker. He's a great player, not a great striker, and that's what we need him. You know what I'm saying? Marino was good, Kai was alright, but Martinez has to go first. That's what I'm saying. If we got them in at the like the start last season, we'll be sitting here as Premier League champions. I don't Jesus, like I just said, Jesus is he's a great footballer, not a great striker. Just turn him into a winger. He causes chaos on the pitch, but where I need him to cause the most chaos in and around the box, putting the ball in the back of the net, he doesn't seem to do it. He came out in an interview before and said as well himself that as a striker, he likes to have fun. He likes to, you know what I mean, dribble and assist and all that kind of stuff. He doesn't really focus on scoring. I can't have my striker talking like this. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? You're like you want to have fun on the pitch and you want to assist and you want to score goals. Your job is to score goals, not to have fun on the pitch. I don't want you to have fun on the pitch. If we had a Gokares or a Sesko, people that are natural born finishers, natural born strikers, who would actually run through a brick wall in order to score a goal. I don't see that from Jesus. And we should just convert Jesus to a winger and Kai Saka back up. Do you know what I'm saying? And Montel and really like being ambitious. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the thing with Arsenal Football Club is they're never ambitious enough and they never think about varying scenarios and what could happen. Like if they signed Sesko Gokares last season, we'd be able to focus on other targets, other signings. Maybe we could have pushed for maybe a Florian Wirtz. We could have had those type of conversations. Oh, shooters, penalty shooters already started already. Oh, it's quick. Gonzalo Ramos scored the first one for Portugal. I was mid speaking and they already started the penalty shootout. That's crazy. Ronaldo prime. Okay, who's stepping up for Portugal? Who is this? Mikel Moreno. My God. Can he level it up for Spain? It's a big deep breath. Steps up, finishes. Good penalty. Good penalty. Not hate on that. Really good penalty. Really good penalty. Continue stepping up for Portugal next. And continue for Portugal ahead once again. Continue versus Jonas Simon. Continue really slow walk up. Good finish. Good finish. Go into the corner. Keep it couldn't get there. What a season he's having. What a season he's having. The thing where he came from, where he was at, a Wolverhampton Wanderers reject, didn't make it, couldn't quit it, and now he's won the Champions League with PSG, won a quadruple. and potentially win the Nations League as well. What a year. And Spain have leveled it 2-2. The goalkeepers have not had a chance. There's been some really good penalties taken so far. Some really good penalties taken so far. Sending Costa to the shop, sending completely wrong way. Bruno Fernandes. David, your guy is stepping up right now. He better not let his country down. He's wearing that captain's armband as well. He better not let his country down. Ronaldo can't even look. Bruno Fernandes taking a deep breath, stepping up. Good finish. Good finish. Good confident penalty by him as well. Good confident penalty. Confident penalty. Esto for Spain. Esto versus Rui Costa. Esto save. Oh, just squeezed in. Just squeezed in. I thought Rui Costa got a hand to that, just squeezed in. He goes to the keeper's right. Rui Costa was able to get a hand up, but he wasn't able to just keep it or just goes through. Just kind of flaps at it. Nuno Mendes stepping up to take this penalty. Nuno, please, please, please don't come in this space, man. We're calling you the best left back in the world all night. With 2 goals against Spain today if you score this. Come on, take your time. You know, ooh, what a finish. Bury that absolute top bins. Absolute top bins. Absolute top bins. Absolutely buried that. Absolutely buried it. He's talking with Portugal now. Alvaro Morata taking the next penalty for Spain. Morata saved by Rui Costa. Advantage Portugal. Saved by Rui Costa. Portugal have one hand on the trophy. One hand on the trophy. One hand on the trophy. If Portugal score this, is basically game. Ruben Neves. Win it. Portugal have won it. Portugal have won the Nations League. They have won the Nations League again. My guy, Ronaldo. Let's go. Let's go. I was so happy for the boy, man. Ronaldo, another trophy for him. Another trophy for him. That's 3 major honors he's delivered for his country now. 1 Euros, the 2 Nations League. Look, prime. Great. Great to see. Great to see. Another one for him. I'm so happy for him. That's my goal, man. That's my goal. I'm so happy for him. So happy for him. My God. When you know it's pissed. No, I've never seen Ronaldo cry like this. What is going on? I've never seen him cry like this, man. 2019 was the last time they won. It feels like a lifetime ago. I think that this Diego Costa became really nice. Wow. So there we have it. Portugal, your Nations League champions. Ronaldo won another trophy for his national team. Happy for him. Happy for my boy. Happy for him. Happy for my boy. But yeah, let's get back into a regular scheduled programming because what I wanted to speak to you guys about today was something that was on my mind. Was the whole Kepa Kepa situation because obviously we signed Kepa. It seems to be done. But the reason why I wanted to talk about it is because like even though I'm not too bothered by the whole Kepa signing. It was great value for what it is, only 5 mil, but I felt like the whole fan base is just kind of happy that we're signing another Chelsea reject because it's 5 mil backup goalkeeper experience and all this type of stuff. But for me, I'm not happy with it. I'm genuinely just not happy with it. Because that's 3 summers we've made that a hat trick. That's 3 summers in a row that we've signed a Chelsea reject. Last summer, obviously, we brought Raheem Sterling alone, and then the summer before that, we signed Kai Havertz on a permanent deal for £65 million. £65 million we signed Kai Havertz for. Um, yeah, the Kepa deal is great. Like this was like what I'm showing you on the screen right now. This is how everybody was reacting when we signed Raheem Sterling on loan. People were saying stuff like this: 18 GA for Sterling last season in a chaotic Chelsea side. Worked with Mikel before and is a good lad. Will fit in well. Very sure signing if we can get over the line. And I just feel like the kind of coping that we do as a fan base, as Arsenal fans right now, is honestly crazy to me because why again are we allowing the club and just sitting back idly, just saying, yeah, it's a great deal because it's 5 million, Premier League proven and all this type of stuff, experienced goalkeeper. But if he was that experienced, it was that Premier League proven, why is Bournemouth not fighting to keep him? You know what I'm saying? Why is Bournemouth not fighting to keep him? Because we took their goalkeeper on a season on loan in Neto. He's going back there and they're still not choosing to keep Kepa. He was on loan at Real Madrid. Real Madrid still chose not to keep Kepa. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's a, I just don't really get it. Like I'm not a fan of it. Then other people were saying stuff like this. Sterling to Arsenal is incredible business for both Sterling and Arsenal. Will thrive, will look better than he has done, and the quality still retains warrants and move up from Chelsea. He was absolutely shocking. Not even one singular Premier League goal that he scored in the campaign. Not one. And then we had other people saying Sterling alone is a really good signing, no major commitment from us, but we get an experienced, talented 4 times Premier League winner who has great understanding with our manager. Deals for Jorginho and Havertz were met with the same skepticism, but we've danced this dance before. Jorginho worked somewhat. Do you know what I'm saying? Worked somewhat. I wasn't really. I was mad about it, and then we kept Georgie around, and then he just quality shown through, and I seen why we went there, but again I wasn't enamored with the signing. Havertz deal as well. I was totally against, and then he proved me wrong last season, and he still kind of proved me wrong now. But why do we have to keep shopping in Chelsea's bins? That's just my issue. Genuinely, why do we have to keep shopping at Chelsea's bin, taking the scraps, taking players that they don't want or need? Do you think Chelsea really care that they've lost that amount of money on them? They're signing for 72 million. They're gonna end up get rid of them for 5 mil. They don't give a bollocks, in my honest opinion. They genuinely do not care that they've sold him to us for 5 mil, because at least for them it's just a simple case of getting him off their books. And now he's our problem. Like this whole Kepa situation, I don't really like it. If he's just gonna play cup games, fair enough. But I feel like maybe we should have give somebody like Carl Hein a show. He went into loan to Real Valladolid, I'm pretty sure, last season, and he actually done all right. He wasn't the worst. He's got some first team experience, and especially in a tough league like La Liga as well. Maybe we could have kept him, or could have kept him for the cup games. Like his shot stopping is relatively okay. He's good. He's good. He's good from spot kicks as well. From a penalty shootout, he's really good. A lot better than David Raya, in my opinion. Maybe we should have kept him around. It's just like the situation when we sold Michael Braithwaite and me shouting for a striker. I think if we didn't sell Michael last season, we should have given him some minutes as well this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not happy with this whole Kepa situation. I don't like the fact that we signed no Chelsea reject. I felt like we could have looked at home. I would have liked Kyle Hine to be given a chance. Obviously the other goalkeepers that we have, like Porter and stuff like that, they're way too young. We should definitely be looking to ship them out alone, get some experience as well. But the whole Kepa deal, I'm not really that high up on it. It's just generally not for me. It's really not for me. But that's just my thoughts and opinions. I kind of want to delve a lot deeper into it, but the whole Nations League has kind of taken over. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna jump off. For David that was in here, that kind of checked in with your boy, I do appreciate it, and we will be live again tomorrow. We're gonna do what you call it, take a touch with Pato and Harrison. So we'll be back again tomorrow to speak about all of that. We might actually dive into this whole Kepa situation a lot more. There's a couple of other things I want to talk about, especially with Pato as well. Him being a Liverpool fan, with the whole Florian Wirtz deal. I'm not sure if that's going to get over the line, because apparently Bayer Leverkusen rejected another bid of 113 million today. So I don't really know how that's really progressing. But Kepa to Arsenal, I'm not happy about. I'm really not happy about. I don't like Chelsea rejects. Don't like Chelsea rejects in the slightest. I really don't. Well, yeah, guys, I'm gonna jump off. Good night, God bless, and I'll see you and catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.